1.
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Thaboxingvoice.com.
What broke him down? Was it just the body punching? I was hitting him with body punching. I heard him actually, he was crying in there. You were saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on?
Thaboxingvoice.com.
So that you knew you had him by that time? Absolutely, but I knew he was toughing you, taking those punches.
Productions.
Making women's gestures like, let's go, champ.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another spontaneous edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. We're back to bring you some pretty exciting. I guess for me, it's exciting because, like, I get to see a sacrificial UK lamb. So if this takes place, me and my UK haters out there will be like, chilling up, smoking an L and drinking a few brewskis in memory of R.I.P. Kell Brook, because the rumor is that Kell Brook will be jumping in the ring with Jarrett Hurd for a unification. Now, look, I know he doesn't deserve a shot. He is some sort of BC interim thingamabob for 54 somehow. And we all know that's, rankings, ratings, money, paper, checks, extensions, yada, 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 Matchroom, Eddie, IBF. Those guys are all chummy. But for Jarrett Hurd, who's been going through the ringer, really, he's been fighting tough opposition after tough opposition. It would be good for her to get kind of I don't want to say tune-up. Obviously, Kell has shown us more than that in that Gennady fight. But yeah, that's what we're here to talk about. And it's a little more than a rumor because Eddie Hearn, the promoter of Kell Brook and Matchroom, he retweeted the article. Now, this article is being multiple publications are running with it, but I guess for credence, Ring TV did do an interview with the trainer, Ernesto Rodriguez, of Jarrett Hurd. And that's where the bulk of these quotes are really coming from. And they've caught in wildfire, like something in California. So that's what we're here to discuss. If this is something you're interested in, the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Skype me, NESTORGIBBS, must be friends. You don't add that friend request, you can't chat along. I got two of my co-hosts. So I think out of respect of, Brooke.
Dollar DiBiase Productions.
BJ was going to beat me, didn't you? You think he's going to be? He got smashed.
Why isn't Walter sold out 90,000? This guy has been pro for like 8 years, 9 years. If Walter wants some of his work, you can definitely get it on ASAP.
Thaboxingvoice.com.
Yeah, hello everybody. Yeah, Jarrett Hurd and Kell Brook. I like it, but obviously, other side of the pond, they see it as a tune-up. Another Euro bum for one of their hype jobs. But we'll chop it up. We'll talk about it. But I like the fight. Let's bring those bouts back.
Can't believe he likes the fight.
Dollar DiBiase Productions.
This is a beautiful performance against a very tough guy in Michael Johnson. How do you feel about it?
Fuck that! Conor McGregor!
Thaboxingvoice.com.
You know me, Larry. From a wicked entrance, from a flip over the rock to a knockout. When the main thing is, I just hope the guy, I wish.
Thaboxingvoice.com.
Yes, Ipsos here. Haters beware. And damn, this is going to be a very interesting show. We have, obviously, Ness, who thinks that Kell Brook is, let's say, in the lack of a better term, damaged goods at this point, and potentially being rushed in a fight with a big, strong, powerful junior middleweight in Jarrett Hurd. And then you have Robbie, supporting his fellow Brit, which is mad respect, culture, as Enrique says. Thinking that Kell Brook, obviously, with the pedigree that he has, what he did at 147, and still being I think, like we all know, a really fantastic boxer. And what we saw with Trout doing to Jarrett Hurd, maybe there is a way that Kell Brook can outbox Jarrett Hurd and maybe show that he is that true elite class that he once claimed he was and once was at some point. Definitely can't wait to chop it up with you guys and the callers. Remember, call in 1-425-569-5241 or add Nestor Gibbs on Skype if you're international. If you're from the UK, you want to give Ness some shit, back up your boy Robbie, you got to add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. You must add him before calling in. Let's chop it up. Let's go.
Yo, why are you trying to pit the world against me? You want to give Ness some shit?
No, I didn't pit the world.
You want to back your boy Robbie? Like, yeah, the whole
UK against you. I pit the UK against you.
Yeah, I know. I don't see why. Like, look, if anything, the UK should be against Robbie. Let's be real. If I were a fan of Kell Brook, after fighting Triple G, then fighting Earl Spence with no in between, no tune-up, then after that, you turn around and you get somebody like Rabchenko, and one tune-up says that your body is okay, that it's ready. It gives your promoter, Fast Car Eddie, the belief that you're back at 100%. So yeah, why not put you in there with the biggest motherfucking 154-pounder that the world has to offer? The guy that continues to outlast more skilled men in the ring. He absorbs punches. This is a cash out. If this happens, there is no love between Eddie and Brook because Jarrett Hurd is not Canelo Alvarez at 54. And yes, he has 2 titles, but this cannot mean the amount of money that it should take to receive the amount of punishment he's going to receive. Like, we've seen Jarrett punish other fighters that are natural 154-pounders. This man has 1 fight at 54. I just think Robbie, Eddie, the UK fans, they need to stop, really take a fresher breath of air, and realize, you know what? I like Kell Brook. He could still do something. Let's get him in there with a Brian Rhodes first. Let's get him in there with Tony Harrison coming off of Ishe win, or Ishe coming off of Harrison loss. But Hurd, really? The biggest guy. I mean, for that, you might as well put him in there with Charlo. And I don't mean Jermell. I'm talking about Jermall, because this dude is huge. And that is all I have to say.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh, that is the truth.
All right. So you say. But why not? If maybe Kell Brook called him out, he wants the fight. He wanted the Triple G fight. He wanted to do it one more time. Why not? I'll get in an echo here, but never mind.
No, that was my accident. But Rob, haven't you heard the phrase in boxing, save the fighter from himself? Yeah, so he wanted the Triple G fight. That didn't work. He wanted to keep his title and not give it up and look bad in front of all the Earl Spence fans. That didn't work. Now he wants a unification with Jarrett Hurd.
Yeah, you're giving Austin Trout all the props for getting in there with Jermell and things like Jermell, compliment him on in his big ass balls. But dare to be great. Why not dare to be great?
Robbie, there's a difference. Trout is a natural 54-pounder continuing to get in there with natural 54-pounders. We're talking about a guy that just moved into the division, taking on the biggest guy. I'm just trying to be a friend to Kell Brook. I want him to be alive when he comes to the studio.
Let me interject here. Because remember, Ness was the first one to sort of be on the wagon of, like, with the Amir Khan situation and Kell Brook situation, that those guys were striving for greatness. We can't hate on them. You have to hate on the men abusing their position to take those fights. So we don't hate on Kell Brook for wanting this fight. He has big balls. We all know that. He went up and fought Triple G. Like, no one's questioning Kell Brook's bravery. But if you are his manager or his promoter, you're telling him not to take this fight next. You're telling him to take a couple fights in this division before you actually go in there with one of these top guys, just because it's smart. You had back-to-back TKO losses where you had broken bones in your face. Like, just from a logical standpoint, we all think Kell Brook is great, but just the track record of boxing shows take the comeback trail. It's the smarter thing to do. Austin Trout didn't. He kept taking losses.
Yo, we got people in the chat saying, oh, yeah, Hurd is way more dangerous than Triple G. You see, and maybe he's not from your perspective, because Triple G is a come forward. He's gonna get out his man in a matter of rounds. But see, Hurd puts on a beating. He's dropping body work. He's punching you all over, and then it's at the end of the fight that he takes you out. I think that's worse, man.
Do you not think Brook can take this, in and out boxing?
No.
You don't?
Even though you and I and even Matt think Kell Brook is a very good boxer, at the end of the day, he's a 1-2 guy, right? So just think of it like this. For quick mathematics, compare him to Austin Trout. Austin Trout would have presented more difficulties to Jarrett Hurd. Why? Quickly, because he's a southpaw. So that's one thing that Kell Brook doesn't have. Austin Trout, you know what else he does? He at least punches in combination. Kell Brook is a 1-2 guy. How is that going to save him when this octopus-like fighter that is Jarrett Hurd? The punches come from all angles. They don't stop coming. I mean, he did a good job clinching to stop or to nullify offense versus Sean Porter, 147-pounder.
I think Brook looks better at 100. Like, he seems more comfortable at 154. I know it's only been one fight, but I think the longer he tried to keep sucking down.
No, I agree with that, Rob. But I think that's devoid of Jarrett Hurd being a stylistic nightmare for him. I think we all think Brook is probably at this point in the division, because the division's landscape, probably top 5 in the division. You can argue that, even with this one win against Sergey Rabchenko, just from skill and accolades alone, he's probably top 5 in the division. But against Charlo and Hurd, just stylistically, he's going to have trouble. And Hurd, just from the dominating physical presence, the pressure he brings, Brook has never done well with pressure. He was able to negate it with Porter, but Porter's 5'6" and 147 pounds. Jarrett Hurd's 180 pounds and 6'1". There's difference there in terms of fighting, game planning, how you beat that.
Oh, and Matt, let me just interject and say, I get the whole daring to be great, but we've done that with you. We gave you that try with Triple G. Then we let you come back down to 47 and try to defend your title. Like, that's you deserve that right. But we're watching you take a step back, like in terms of your skill set, in terms of your durability. So I don't think that is anything wrong on our part just to be objective here and, our opinion and say maybe that he should go slightly softer out, slightly so. I mean, listen, you bring up a good point though, Rob. This is exactly what Trout did. He just lost to a top 10 and he took one tune-up, hence Rabchenko, and he's back in there with, someone very difficult. So, like, I guess it's the way of the world, but I think Brook is more of a franchise at this point than Austin Trout. Am I right? Can we agree on that?
Yeah, of course.
So then why not preserve that motherfucker? Let's get some money. You're going to kill him right now?
Like, how's a Liam Smith fight not first before a Jarrett Hurd fight?
Yo, what about the dude that Liam beat? The other Liam Williams.
Oh, Liam Williams, yeah.
Do a domestic fight. Like, I don't understand this race to retire him.
You said about money, but could this not be maybe on one of the first shows on DAZN?
Yeah, if it was against Jarrett Hurd, maybe, because it'd probably be in the U.S.
Huge possibility. Possibility. Yeah. But again,
we're millions of dollars going around from that contract. So
yeah, but then again, we're at a point where we're saying to ourselves that we're okay with selling his soul.
Not his soul, but I mean his career at this point, his health.
But it could be his soul. He could take punishment. Someone was laughing at me for saying that that I'm stupid for thinking going 11 and being knocked out in the 11th is worse than being knocked out in the 3rd. Motherfucker, you must be stupid. If you only go 3 rounds, that's only 3 rounds of punishment. That's better than going 11 rounds of beating, then getting stopped. Man, you fucking weirdos.
There's a reason they changed it from 15 rounds to 12 rounds.
I mean, these guys, they're like amateur hour at the Apollo. I'm just saying, look, Eddie is right, and so is Robbie. Maybe this is some DAZN money or DAZN money, and all right, but why sell Kell Brook? With that same DAZN money, can't we get Kell Brook, I don't know, $250,000 versus Brian Rhodes? 175.
Imagine the hate straight on the zone after Eddie saying he's delivering these big nights.
Event. He could be just like Al Heyman does. Al Heyman puts 20 people on the card. 10 of them don't get viewed on television.
Yeah, then, is a franchise going to not be main event?
Then, Rob, you put Kell Brook back in the UK against Brian Rose, and that can still be on DAZN because DAZN has 16 UK shows.
It's a domestic fight. They could sell that out there.
Quick question, though. Do you think Kell Brook hits harder than Trout? I know we can't measure maybe, but
it's hard to measure since he's a career welterweight. They had 3 fights. He had 3 fights with a guy I don't even know his name, but you could check his record. Plus, he had 2 fights with Carson Jones. I mean, I don't know what power Kell Brook has. He landed some good uppercuts on Triple G, and all of a sudden we think he has power. But who has he stopped? Zinchenko, same guy that Paulie stopped in Ukraine.
And also, I mean, Brook's best win is Sean Porter.
He didn't stop.
Austin Trout's best win is Miguel Cotto. Like, there's
a better win. Hall of Famer, first ballot.
Right.
That was a good version of Miguel
and Austin Trout is a southpaw, man. That's naturally presents more of an awkward, style for someone. It's something that you don't get to see often. So I don't know. I'm not saying that Brook can't get the win. I'm not saying that. I think it's a dangerous fight.
Yeah, it's a highly dangerous.
Gone from saying I'm not saying he can't win to from earlier saying he was going to die.
Listen, I said he was going to die for entertainment value, but it's boxing. He could land something. He's got a decent one too. But
he could theoretically outbox him. I mean, we forget that Austin Trout, and Tony Harrison, I believe, all gave Jarrett Hurd trouble. And were able to outbox him for rounds and rounds.
No one can stay away from her for 12 rounds, bro.
Look, don't get me wrong.
You're telling me Tony Harrison, who fucking sucks down to 54, is outboxing him and can't take that pressure.
But that's Tony Harrison.
Sucks down to 54, outboxing, can't take that pressure. Who's this last guy he just stomped on?
Who?
Oh, Laura.
Yeah.
That's even worse. That was one of the best motherfuckers out here. And he couldn't take the pressure. You telling me
he did? He did. Whoa.
He ain't take that pressure.
Laura went all 12. He went all 12.
It was a decision.
Oh shit! I thought he got stopped in the 10th. Well, he got dropped in the 10th.
You're thinking about Linares.
He went in the 11th. Went down in the 11th round or something.
11. Still, he ain't take that pressure either. That knockdown was serious.
He arguably won that fight. You thought Jarrett Hurd didn't do enough to win at first.
Nah, that's not true. That knockdown set the score straight. I bet you could play the replay.
Want me to do you like Doomy? I can do you like
I'll bring it. Do me like Doomy. You were supposed to do me like Doomy yesterday. You were supposed to cut it for the day. You said you was gonna cut it. You like, I ain't even arguing it. I'm gonna just cut it. Do me like Doomy, like you said. You still ain't.
I will. So this one's easy.
Les, did you call Matt and give him his apology?
We stood in the green room.
So good. But listen, don't get me wrong. I'm not waving the UK flag big time and saying, "Oh, Kell Brook's coming over. He's definitely taking those belts." I'm not a fool. I don't think Jarrett Hurd's a pushover. All right, because we've seen him,
Brook, man. I just looked at why cash him out this year.
I can look it up really fast.
32.
Oh wow!
See what I'm saying, Rob? You know I keep presenting solid points. You better DM Eddie like, "Yo, Eddie, I don't think we should do this."
I don't think we should do it.
If it's he should definitely do it, and I'll get my cut.
Nah. One check. You're thinking one check. You get that one check from Brook, then he's dead. Wow.
One check right now is good for me. But yeah, look, we've seen
flex in the chat. Brook will quit, and that's what I think. You give Brook this big fight, he gets punched 2 times, and he's taking a knee.
He dies, he can win, he'll quit. Come on, pick one.
I was reading.
He's losing. That's what's happening.
Did you agree? All right, okay. But like I say, I'm not a fool. I'm not saying the UK bias and he's coming there and definitely winning easy peasy. All right, I'm not saying that at all because we've seen Hurd walk through punches to get to his guy. But perhaps I'm just giving him more of a chance than you are.
Shout out to Barack from Akin Barack Show listening in. And he says I love Kell Brook's heart, but I think that he is rushing going in against Hurd.
I agree. And because he's a franchise, he can definitely take the time of a comeback.
Dog, this dude goes past 7.
He's deleted.
He's retiring after that fight.
Oh, damn.
I don't think he'll come back, bro. I mean, look.
You need more people.
I don't know
You have to believe me. Add the checks up, man. He made big money with Kell Brook. I mean, with Triple G. Yeah. Big money. Then he made good money.
Good money.
With Earl Spence. Know what I'm saying? Tune up with Rabchenko, and now another good money thing. It's like, yo.
It makes me wonder, though. It makes me wonder because
he was already like 30-0 and shit before fighting all the named people.
Makes you wonder, though, like with Eddie retweeting it, whether he just likes the idea of it and it's maybe not going to get made or whatever. But the whole point with Amir Khan coming back was all leading to Kell Brook, Amir Khan. So this fight is a risky one because that obviously does represent massive money in the UK. Well, that is a huge fight.
You know what? You struck a chord in me. You see,
struck a chord in me.
I understand now. I understand now because it's Eddie. This was all part of his plan. You're right. The bigger picture is Khan, the easier fight. And Eddie always presents his fighter with the easier fight. He dangles the tough fight out there to prop up his fighter. We remember him. Kell Brook will fight anybody. Kell Brook will fight anybody. Go ahead, Matt.
But correct me if I'm wrong, Rob, because Rob's obviously more.
I didn't mean to strike that chord, by the way.
Way to go, Rob. Amir Khan's at 147, Kell Brook's at 154, and Kell Brook's not moving back down, and Amir Khan's not moving up.
No,
that's what I've heard.
Amir Khan in the ring said, "If it's happening, we're doing it at 147." So,
oh well, there goes my theory. That means Kell's looking for the next biggest payday then,
because he doesn't want to go back down to 147 and suck that weight.
I'm thinking if Kell Brook still wants that Khan fight, they're just flirting with this to keep Kell Brook's name in the media.
I don't think Kell Brook moves back down.
No, if you're gonna fight Khan, you ain't fighting her first.
No.
You ain't fighting her first. Oh no, you not.
I'll be honest. Unfortunately, for all the UK fans and myself included, because I love that matchup. Khan Brook is never happening. That's gonna be like a fucking Ruddock and Lennox, man. It's never gonna happen.
Careful. Last time you talked about Ruddock and Lennox,
ended
up with a crazy show.
Sorry, Riddick.
But yeah, that ended up in a crazy show last time we spoke those two.
All right, but I'm just saying it's gonna be like Bo Lewis, man. It ain't happening.
Let's get to some callers. We chopped it up enough. I guess we should do final thoughts and then not have to do it on the way out.
Why? Come on, B.
Because we got a few callers on it, so it could be snap, snappity, snap.
Oh, well, final thoughts. This fight's not happening. Kell Brook, what the fuck you thinking? Eddie Hearn, smarten up.
Do me final thoughts.
He pops in on the final thought.
Made it right on time.
That last bit of traffic just got out the way.
Traffic, bro. I fucking made it, dog.
Yeah.
Well, real quick,
301 to 303, baby. They was waiting for you to jump on.
Look, what I gotta say about this Jarrett Hurd fight. I mean, I had my girl chatting away while I talked on the chatty, but. You know what I mean? It's just Triple G all over again. Triple G versus Kell Brook, because Jarrett Hurd's not too far away from what the type of threat that Triple G is. Only thing that I'll give Triple G is that he's able to finish guys a lot faster than Hurd, but nonetheless,
power,
yeah, it's not that it's just less power. Maybe that one punch knockout power, but he's still gonna catch a beating, man. This guy's the bigger guy, the longer guy. And you've seen in his last performances what type of fighter he is. He's that guy that just overwhelms you and just lets it loose. And I don't know how Kell Brook is even like considering this fight after he's already experienced fighting these bigger guys and he's gotten really hurt. So, for his own sake, I hope that he's really preparing for this fight because this is going to be a long night.
Oh, so he's not getting knocked out then. Cool.
Nah, he will. He's going to get stopped, man. Yo.
So it might be a short night then, in your opinion.
Yeah, I'm not going to say too short because, look, Kell Brook is a dog. He's a fighter. Yeah, I give him all the credit and everything, just like I did to Saddam Ali. But there's certain things that you just got to watch out for.
Yeah. All right. Final thoughts. I'm giving him a better shot than everybody else, obviously, and maybe he'll say
UK.
Yo, he got a soundboard.
Yeah, it sounds. Yeah,
Wait, yeah. Too bad. I got my own sound on the board. All right.
Yeah. Normally we hear the sniffly one.
Yo, Ness, you got to come over here and help me with the soundboard, bro. I bought a soundboard.
Why always double teaming you?
Because that's the way they do, but it's okay. Because it takes more than two to take on Doom.
Because he just always throws up the alley oop. He's just got to finish it.
Yo, you
throws that little low ball like you said the other day. Little baseball. He pitches one up, and I just smash it out of the park.
All I gotta say, Robbie, is that you're really, really excited about your boy Kell Brook. Just be honest with us. We all know that you know boxing. Say it. He's in for a bad night.
Boxing.
He's in for a bad night.
He could, but he dared to be great. He could be in for a very good night.
He dared to be great. He dared to be great twice. Wait, he didn't learn the first 2 times?
Oh, he's going to go tomato head again.
Twice, but 3 times he's out.
Yeah, he's playing baseball now, bro. This guy's, and you know what? He's just he just keeps taking on the same type of style guys. It's almost in his head. Like, I can beat him. I can beat these type of guys. Come on, bro. You lost twice to pressure fighters that are stronger. They're stronger and bigger than you. And we can say that all we want, Robbie, but I ain't getting paid millions to be up there, all right? So
yeah, well, there you go. You just said the magic M word, didn't you?
He's touching them M's, and he ain't gonna be touching too much M's anymore if he keep taking them ass whoopings like that.
Retirement party right here if he takes this fight. But listen, let's get out to these callers. Everyone gave their final thoughts. Matt, did you?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Well, we're out to the sponsors and to these callers.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Keem in Florida, talk to us.
Yo, what up? What up?
What's up, brother?
Listen, I think Kell Brook could beat Jarrett Hurd, man. I really do. I know Jarrett Hurd is a big dude. He's a long dude, but I don't think he's got as much power as Errol Spence. I mean, I don't know it to be a fact, but I don't think he's got as much power as Errol Spence and Triple G. And I just think that,
bruh, Keem. Who's dropped Laura?
Who has dropped Laura? Oh shit, I don't know, man. Outside of Hurd.
Exactly.
Outside of Hurd, I don't know, man. But I mean, Laura's got that Cuban style where he doesn't throw a lot of punches. He's very accurate when he does throw, but he doesn't throw a lot of punches. Whereas Kell Brook, he throws good combos, man. He'll throw more punches, and he's not scared to mix it up. Against Errol Spence, man, he put up a hell of a fight. He was winning the first half of that fight, until Errol Spence's power took over. And with Triple G, that's just a different level of power. So that took over from the beginning. But hell, Kell Brook set a blueprint right after Kell Brook fought Triple G. All of a sudden, everybody came out the woodwork like, "Yo, I want that now," and they wanted to fight Triple G all because he did something to him. So, I'm not saying it's a fact he'll be Hurd, but man, I don't think it's that bad of a fight for him. I think he could beat Hurd. It's possible. I don't know. I'm not that high on Hurd myself personally, but I don't think that's that bad of a fight for him, man. I think he should take it if it's available to him. Why not? Shit.
I hear you. All right, Keem. Well, thanks for calling in.
Very quick, Nez. Who knocked down Loma before paper plate hands? Linares.
I think Salido, right?
I don't know if Salido ever knocked him down.
Maybe with a low blow, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Nah, I don't think he never been knocked down until then.
All right. So paper plate hands is the only one, right? Okay.
Paper plate hands.
What's the point?
It's paper mache face.
You're saying who's dropped Lara outside of Hurd, but who's Mr. Linares who can't punch or whatever because he's got paper plate hands. It's knocked down Loma.
Well, who stopped Hurd? Who stopped Trout? And Trout has fought way better people than paper plate hands. He's been in there with legends, and the only one to stop him is Hurd. He's even been in there with Charlo, who went decision. So, excuse me about your analogy?
It's all good.
I know it's all good. I'm all good too. Scott, Cincinnati Cobra, what up?
What's good, man? Yeah, so I seen some news on this maybe like last week or something like that, and I know like the UK guys think us from the US are hating, but I like Kell Brook, believe it or not. I try to be as unbiased as I can about certain shit, especially with guys. I mean, 3 years ago, I was super high on Kell Brook. I'm thinking like, damn, Kell Brook is the next guy at welterweight. Like, and then, you know, shit happens and, you know, he dared to be great. Like a lot of people give him shit because he seemingly quit or he got stopped. Yo, he got his face broke and still went multiple rounds. Like that's, in my opinion, that's balls. But you going up against a dude that stopped one of the purest, well, he ain't stopping, but he knocked down one of the purest boxers in the game. Kell Brook ain't the purest boxer in the game. Israel Andy Laura is. I don't think he got enough to hang with Hurd, because Hurd surprised me. I didn't think he, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think he was going to beat Laura. I thought it was going to be a cakewalk. And like I said, I fuck with Kell Brook. I like Kell Brook. And in my opinion, this is one of those situations where it's okay to take a domestic level fighter, build your way back up. But this is 154, man. You ain't the big guy at 150 like you are in 47. You're average. You're small. So I wouldn't be fighting no motherfucking Jarrett Hurd, no Charlo, no motherfucking Laura. I wouldn't be fighting none of these guys. I'd take a couple of fights and then dare to be great. Against an older guy like Laura, or against a, you know what I'm saying? But to go against Hurd right now, suicide.
No, it's older Lara, yeah? The same old Lara that fought Jarrett Hurd.
Laura ain't gonna beat his brains out if he was to fight Laura in a couple years, if Laura's still fighting. Laura's not gonna beat his brains out. He's just gonna snipe him to death. But Hurd is gonna beat his brains out. Charlo is gonna beat his brains out. He might not beat Austin Trout, in my opinion, but we don't know. But I'm just saying, I fuck with Kell Brook. I think they cashing him out, and I wish they wouldn't. And I wish he wouldn't take the shit. Honestly, that's my call.
Word.
Cobra, thanks for calling in, my friend. Let's get to any ringers. Yes, we do. Let's get on out to the Northern California area.
I won't deny it.
Dollar D Beyonce production.
Come with me. Hail Mary, run quick, see. What do we have here now?
Thaboxingvoice.com.
Everybody fight game want to be like the Uno.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
What's up, fellas?
So, Alex.
Lemonade, what up?
Yeah, what's going on?
You say you loving this fight?
I love talking boxing. Yeah, I love talking boxing in the middle of the afternoon, man. But I'm loving this fight. Hey, the best fight, the best, man. We don't want you guys talking about Brook taking a domestic fight. I mean, I don't want that. I mean, that's business. That's a good business move, no doubt. That's money. But I don't want to wait around for that, because then I got to watch that and I got to wait. You know what I mean? I'd rather, if he wants to go for Hurd, let's do that. And I tell you why, another reason why.
So you think he's ready for Hurd right now?
Hurd was, I think he is, because Hurd, well, hopefully Brook is, hopefully his eye's good. You know what I mean? Because he has the eye socket issues and stuff. Hopefully all that can hold up. But
titanium plates now.
The way something that makes me think. What's that, Rob?
I'm saying he's got titanium plates now, hasn't he? So he's a robot. Can't break that face anymore.
Ain't saving him, Rob. Cut it out.
Sorry.
But hey, the way Hurd was getting touched, man. Laura. I would have to rewatch the fight right now. I don't want to make that call, but I think Laura could have won that fight. Now I'd have to rewatch it, but I know for a fact Hurd was getting touched by Laura, but he didn't have the power. So and the way Brook put hands on Triple G for about 3 rounds, it makes me think, hey, Brook might be able to get this one.
I don't know, Lemon.
What
I
do you
don't
guys
know. He's a smaller guy. Lemon, we're talking about a 6-inch difference in reach.
No.
We're talking about 3 inches in height. We're talking about just size overall. And you could give Kell Brook some credit with Triple G. You know, kudos to him, right? He's a brave guy and all that. But we've seen his uppercut before. We've seen his left hooks and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, he went a few rounds with the monster, but that doesn't give me any thought into saying that he's going to be victorious in this fight. It's just too many odds are against him. Too many odds. And after learning from that Rigo pick, when I picked Rigo for Loma, even if you have the skills, there's just certain things that you just can't look away from. Too much size difference it's a big deal. There's a reason for these weight divisions.
Yeah, odds are against him. Odds are against him, but I'm gonna go ahead and take Brook because Hurd didn't impress me. He a big dude. He definitely will pressure you for the long run. but Laura won. Laura won a lot of those rounds. Like what? Like I said, I have to do. I don't have the rounds in front of me. How many he won? But like the first 7 rounds or whatever, Laura. So if Brook could do that and then stay away towards the end, towards the end of the fight, stay away from him because Hurd doesn't stop.
Bro,
I'd have to go for Brook. I kind of
bell run, man. You punching after the bell with that weak ass theory, bro. Like Laura's a better boxer than Brook, hands down. The world knows that. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
I was getting ready to
Laura did that, so Brook could do it. Man, get the fuck out of here. Brook is a kid compared to Laura. Like, he doesn't even have the ring experience, bro. He ain't been in there with the caliber of fighters that Laura's been in there. For you to even think that that's a comparison. Like, Laura should do better because he is better. He's proven to be better. Who the fuck is Brook B outside of Porter? Like, we're going to keep clapping all fucking night for the losses he's taken? Well, shit, he looked good versus Brook. Oh, shit, he lost real nice versus Earl Spence. What the fuck?
You mean Triple G, not Brook, but
whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Like, how you use that as your comparison, bro. Like, Laura's a natural 154-pounder, Cuban boxer, declarated amateur. And you're going to say that Brook is going to outbox Jarrett Hurd because Laura was able to outbox Jarrett Hurd for some rounds.
Just to play devil's advocate here, Ness. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. What's Laura's biggest win, in your opinion?
Canelo Alvarez.
He didn't beat Canelo Alvarez.
Well, there's half of the world believes he did.
Bam, come on.
Paul Williams.
Let me just look on BoxRec.
Oh, Williams, okay.
Williams.
No, okay. Then we're done. Never mind.
There's plenty of fights. Fredo Angulo was a good win. I don't know. Yeah, at that time, yeah, that was a good win. That was at 54. It wasn't at 60 and 68 where people took advantage of him like Canelo. You know,
when Canelo Angulo, that was in 54.
Off the top. This is off the top, but outside of that, he has a lot. He's like Triple G. He's got a lot of C-class fighters that he destroyed. Like, he ran through mega C-class fighters. You know, the Ronald Hearns, and I don't got BoxRec open, but Ronald Hearns, fucking obviously your boy Yuri Foreman. Who else? Shit.
We're not gonna. My boy Yuri Foreman. I think you're talking about another white guy that was on the show.
It's harder to find the knockouts amongst all the unanimous decisions and split decisions. Let me just.
But that, Rob.
Yeah.
Talk your shit, Rob. Talk your shit.
Matt has trigger fingers. And what he doesn't realize that all you did was add to my argument that he is the better boxer. He's not supposed to have knockouts because he's a Cuban boxer. They get freaking
once in a while knockouts. I mean, they'll get a
people talk shit about them because they box too much. Yeah, we got to call it. So I'm like, yeah, well, Laura outboxed Hurd, so yeah, Brook can do it. 513-816, 513-816, 513-816, first time caller.
Hey, yo, Ness, it's Elohim Jeans in the building.
What's up, brother? It's been a long time.
Let me get the horns right quick, D. I know, man. Let me get the horns right quick.
So you want the air horns? It's all on point.
Hey, congratulations, bruh. Y'all show is taking off, B. Like, you know, I've been following you for a long time, man. There's so many shows y'all do, bruh. I can't even call in. I can't keep up, bruh. But you keep my podcast rocking, you heard? So I need them horns one more time for the #1 podcast out here, man. TVV. Now, 2018 is cooking. I'm loving all these fights that we have to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn bringing $1 billion to the game of boxing, something to be congratulated on. You know, I can't stand him. He's a weasel, but $1 billion to the game means more boxing for me and you.
Head movement! Head movement! Head movement!
Eddie got to dodge all that hate.
Hey, it is what it is. So listen, Hurd gonna break your boy Brooks' face. Old Mr. Potato Head face ass. Yo, his ear gonna be over there where his eye is. His eye gonna be where his mouth is. Yo, this dude need to chill, man. Come on, man. Brooke, take another easy fight and get out the game, man. Cause these dudes is killers. And they gonna kill him, man. He gonna look like my man. Hey, you guys. That's Brooke. You don't want them. You don't want that smoke, B. You don't want that smoke, man. Hey,
so you want him to take him, take an even fight.
Shakur and Stevenson.
And the Devin Haney beef?
Stevenson. And Haney, yo, I need a show about that because that beef on Twitter is real. I love it. The young
yeah, but they ain't gonna fight.
To the neck.
We talked about it. We talked about Elohim.
We talked about it on Sunday show.
Man, what you mean? That's you.
Nah, we talked about it on Sunday show. Bruh. We talked about it on Sunday show. Ain't no way neither franchise. First of all, Haney ain't with a big promoter, so ain't no way he taking that big fight like that. And
he's young. He's young. It's got time. It's got time. I'm just saying, put it in the air though. Put it in the air.
I don't know.
That's a nice fight.
Yo, Shakur with Top Rank and with James Prince, man, and he got Ward as an advisor. Like they ain't never taken that yet. Not yet. Like it's so many people that's gonna be like, yo, you don't need. It's gonna be so many people from the Rocky movie telling Apollo like, he's all wrong for you, son. You don't need that right now. You don't need that. It's just true. Like they both franchises, bro. They both, and Devin is on title contention. So him going backwards to fight a 4-0 prospect? Nah, man.
Man, look, you can't.
Yo,
look
Shakur,
at it like that, though, man,
Shakur doing the right thing because Shakur calling out a dude that's 18-0. So Shakur doing the right thing.
Oh, so you don't think he could give him some work though?
I'm not saying that he can't, but he's
what you think?
No. I'm not saying that he can't, but what I'm saying is he is the 4-0 prospect calling out the kid that's, prospect contender title contention. He's supposed to be calling him out.
I got you. That's the politics. That's the politics. But in real world boxing, I want to see him in the ring. Let's get it on. That's all I'm saying because I'm #1 boxing fan on TBV. Let's go.
Elohim James,
fellas,
man.
I love the show. It's on, man. Matt, love you, bruh. Keep it popping with the facts. The Matt facts. Doomsday. You the man. Keep it popping. We out, man.
Later. Right, you ain't make the cut.
Fuck you, Jamie.
Ness, very quickly, Ness. I just want to point out something. That you did the golf clap for, talking about Kell Brook and how we always talk about his losses. And when I asked you to bring up Ezelani Laura, you brought up his 2 losses. I
gotta go to BoxRec. Let me see who he beat. He beat her. He beat Austin Trout first. He was
No. But I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just want to point out.
Paul Williams.
Yeah, but I was doing that without.
I understand, Ness, but I'm just saying.
Vanez.
That you brought up his 2 losses.
Ishay.
When you shit on us bringing up the 2 losses of Kell Brook.
Oh, he beat Vanez. Oh, he had a draw with Vanez.
Draw with Vanez, man. Don't forget that shit. And a draw with Carlos Molina.
Yeah, that one people thought he lost on ESPN, but time to keep it moving. We're going to
see how many people put that thumbs up.
Taking it to
hit the thumbs up, hit the share button, tell a friend, tell a friend. I'm trying to get to 100K before the end of May.
Before the end of May.
2020.
Thank God that niggas seen another day.
Thank God that a nigga seen another day. What's up, TBV?
Ali and Dago, what up?
Look, man. What up, man? How's everybody doing?
Good.
Doing good.
Look, man.
I give Brook all the credit because he's always willing to fight the best no matter what. But he's going to get his ass beat, man. He's going to end up like Freddie Roach, walking around with Parkinson's disease. It's just bad, man. It's like I already see it. It's going to be around the 6th, 7th round. He's going to get stopped. He's going to be on his knees, looking at Eddie Hearn, like, why the fuck you put me in this fight? You know what I mean? It's just over, man. It's all over for Kell Brook, man. I like Kell Brook. I was high on Kell Brook when he was undefeated. He was one of the guys I thought had a very good chance of beating Mayweather. You know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is. It's all over for Mr. Kell Brook. And
beat Mayweather.
I see Eddie Hearn saying, throw the damn towel. That's my call, TVV. Brook about to get his ass beat.
Ali, thanks for calling in. Remember, guys, this is a rumor. Like, it's not for sure. And I think after Eddie, you know, does his morning walk around the park or the garden that he has, listening to TBV the way that he does, I think this would be off the table, man.
And also, I want to point out and piggyback off of Ali, like, so many people were high on Kell Brook after that Sean Porter win. Like, I was one of those boxing hipsters who thought he was better than Keith Thurman and better than these guys. I understand Ness, but I'm saying me and a lot of people.
No, I just had to say it twice because you said you were high on after that win. Then you said you were one of those that thought he could beat Keith. So I said, not me, not me.
I understand Ness. Shout out to you. Whatever.
He held his way to that win. That was cheating.
And it's sad.
He sucks.
And it's sad, like his fall from grace in a sense. Even though he's still a.
Well, that's the reason he never really had a grace. That's the argument. He never really had a grace. He won that fight illegally due to the referee.
You support Mayweather and Laura, who have held.
I don't support clinching like that. You're out of control, bro. Yeah, I don't support that type of clinching. When Devin Alexander did it to Marcos Maidana, bro, we did a show. You could go look.
I remember that show.
Right, we did a show because he did over 113 clinch. Like I don't respect clinching. It don't matter what color skin you are.
No. I understand. No. I'm saying like you like boxers. Boxers inherently do clinch. They're taught that.
You could clinch when you got hurt, but you can't clinch to stop action. That's not boxing.
That's been taught since day one.
Well, I mean, anyway, that's why to you think he fell from graces, and to me, he never was up. He never was up.
Shout out to the caller who said he was high on Brook until he lost. That's sounds familiar from that side of the pond.
Oh, shout out.
I don't know, what's that mean? That you
like us in America don't support fighters unless they're undefeated.
Yeah, I mean, that could possibly be true as a generalization.
Yeah.
But I was never high on Brook. I was ragging on Brook and the fact that Carson Jones broke his nose.
Rob's statement had nothing to do with what you said or your opinion.
No, I'm just speaking in general. Why can't I? You know what I'm saying? Why can't I just turn into a hater?
Haters. Haters.
270-484. 270-484. First time caller. Yes. Primera vez.
Hey, what's going on, man?
First time caller, my friend. Follow my lead.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna get him play his first time caller intro. You let the world know your name, where you're calling from, to get into your call.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut.
I am Jacory Mackey, man. I am from Hopkinsville, Kentucky, man. Big time fan of y'all.
Oh, well, thank you, brother. Thank you for calling in, Jacory. Talk to us, brother.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I love it knowledge, man, that you spit. And like I said, I'm a light-skinned brother like you, man. So like I'm passionate about boxing, too. But
yes! Yo, let them know us light-skinned brothers are back in effect, man.
Hey, man, Matt Seth's got to understand. I got love for Matt, but we stick together, us real ones anyway. And like I said, I'm in my 40s, man, so you know what I'm saying? So I understand. But yeah, man, but with this Kell Brook thing, man, Eddie Hearn should be shot. I don't understand why the UK can't see through this. You won't do the Brook Khan fight, but you willing to even possibly do Brook and Hurd. You trying to get that man killed. But like I said, it seems like that you and a couple others are the only ones that see that, man. I'm not going to be long-winded like a whole bunch of these cats, man. I just want to let y'all know that I'll probably be a regular caller, man. I'm a subscriber and I'm a huge fan. And man, y'all keep doing big work, man. Like I said, I'm just excited that I'll be in Vegas during the Terrence Crawford and Jeff Horn fight. So I'll be there live, man. So like I said, man, y'all just keep doing y'all thing, man. Peace.
All right, Jacory, thank you for calling in. Terrence Crawford, Jeff Horn, what's that, June 9th?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Man, Matt, you going to that? That's right there.
Am I credentialed for that? I don't think so.
You know you could be credentialed for any fight you want. Look at you trying to lie. He don't want to go to Vegas.
Yo, by myself? By myself? No, hell no. I hate
Loves Horn, Rob. Yeah, he introduced Horn on his show, but he won't drive 4 hours to see Jeff Horn get slaughtered.
Ness, first off,
if Las Vegas was,
and he allegedly loves Terrence Crawford.
Why do you say allegedly? I've said Crawford's the best pound for pound fighter in the world.
Support two guys that you love.
Las Vegas, 4 hours from your door. Why are you even in that room?
Right? Why am I even here? Yes, I am better served here in this chair.
What, dishing out mat stats, really?
we know this. If I'm not here, the show does not go on because you don't like doing it by yourself.
Yeah, I don't do it by myself. I mean, that's not a show.
You don't think I would be here?
Yeah, no. I think Robbie would be here, especially if you were, filling in for Las Vegas.
Yo, Rob's never awake during primetime TV fights. Come on, man. When has he ever done a live fight chat?
Oh, steady.
Except for the UK ones that got flagged. Shout out to Sky Sports.
Shout out on the decision maker.
All righty then. Let's get on out to Joshua from New Orleans.
Yeah, what's up, Boxing Voice? Y'all hear me?
Loud and clear.
I'll be driving. I'm just checking. I just ran on the show kind of late, but the tiger kind of blew me away. I think Kell Brook must have suffered some type of brain damage if he think he could step in the ring and stop Hurd when natural guys that have been fighting at that weight class longer than him has been getting stopped. He has no chance in hell against Hurd. But we know they quick to throw in the towel for Kell Brook, so maybe they'll save his ass again. But he has no business stepping in the ring with Jarrett Hurd. He should really question Eddie Hearn's intention. And just what happened to Sundam Ali is going to be a similar case what happened to Kell Brook. The way that Jamie Magan, whatever his name
Munguia.
is, beat the living shit out of Magniga.
Munguia.
How you say?
Munguia. Munguia.
Him. Yeah, how you say his last name? Him. Who beat the shit out of Sanan Ali? It's gonna be a similar fashion, and what happens to Kell Brook. I ain't got too many other ways to see how Kell Brook run, and I've never been big on Kell Brook. I always thought Kell Brook was able to dominate 147 due to the fact that he was a bigger man. And the only big name he have on his resume is Sean Porter, which he held ridiculously too much. I did want to comment on a comment when y'all was speaking on holding and grappling in boxing. Boxing, you should be allowed to hold and get yourself out of a jam, but you shouldn't be able to hold excessively to stop a dude from going forward. But there are times in a fight where a boxer who fights on the back leg, should be able to hold his opponent and get out of a situation or to prevent a boxer from getting off. You just shouldn't be able to do it really excessively. That's my call.
Joshua, thanks for calling in, brother. Ohio runs boxing. Talk to us.
What's up, Ness?
What up?
What's up, Matt? Matt, how are you not willing to drive 4 hours to see Crawford?
Because then I can't do the show. And I like doing the show way more than covering a fight. Like, I'll just be honest.
Okay, because I drove 9 hours to see Crawford versus Hank Lundy. When Hank was talking about his girl's weight, I had to go see that. And I've never been in New York before. But that was a must-see ass whooping.
You know what? I paid for the Crawford Postal pay-per-view. I'm one of those 50,000 that did that. So I feel like I've earned my Crawford fandom. I'm good.
Yeah, I bought that shit too.
Me too. Me too. I did. But, I'll make a quick.
Why we all said it
with Jeff,
disappointed? Why we all say it disappointed?
Yeah. Ohio said the worst though, man.
Matt, the hipster was like, "Oh, Victor Postal."
Indongo.
Don't nobody talk about Danny Garcia versus Lucas Matisse that way. Is all I'm saying.
I like if Kell Brook is really thinking about taking this fight, I think it's crazy. I think they should have gave him some other fights. He should have fought another JoJo Dan in this weight class. I don't know about Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd reminds me of you get into Marvel, right, Snap?
Yep. What is that noise, player?
Bishop. That's my bad. On the forklift.
Oh, you at work? Okay. Nah, do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Nah, do your thing. Anybody working, still listening, I respect.
Jarrett Hurd reminds me of Bishop from X-Men. He just absorbs everything you take, and then later rounds he give it right back to you. I don't see Kell Brook giving this man any problems, but
none.
Jarrett Hurd is gonna walk through everything. I think he win that fight. Not even gonna be close, but that's my call, man. I wanted to make it short.
Ohio, thanks for calling in.
I like
Shout
that.
out to you. Shout out to any of our listeners that listen during work, commute, anything, man. Any way you take the boxing voice in, we appreciate it. So go ahead and let that forklift beat, brother. Makes me proud. We went through final thoughts, so it is outro time.
I like the little Bishop comparison he did.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yo, that's why.
Sorry. Now go on. No, I was going to say, did he drive far to go and see Saddam Ali beat Crawford in the amateurs? Or
I didn't even know Saddam Ali beat.
Well, there you go. You learn something every day. Rob facts.
Hey, you want to know who else beat Crawford? Danny Garcia.
In the amateurs.
You want to know who didn't beat Crawford? Mikey Garcia. You want to know what that means? Absolutely nothing.
Nada.
Right now, the perception is that Danny's the duck and Mikey is the truth. Yo, is that Mikey Robert fight official?
It's all but official from what I'm
supposed to be.
Fake ass news. Hashtag fake news in the streets.
There's a date and everything, right?
There's
everything. There's a co-main event for it now, for God's sake.
I bet it's on Box Rec.
Main event. Who's the co-main? Who's the co-main?
It was announced today. I forget.
Yo,
Rocky Fielding.
Are we really going to Earl? Are we really going to Earl? We need to buy these tickets, bro. When that fight happening?
What do you mean? Why are you so asking me?
Shit happening in like 2 days, bro.
I said yes 2 months ago.
You said yes 2 months.
2 months ago, he said. Yo, Maddie.
Yo, only Matt said yes. That's why we ain't decide. Doomy ain't gone.
Where?
He's not going.
Where? Icon mode, right? I icon living.
You know, I gotta go visit my people at R&R.
Lies.
R&R Boxing. Shout out to ya.
Lies. Yo, Robbie, when you gonna come out, bro?
When maybe in the return match, Wilder Joshua.
Ooh.
Oh. When's Earl's fight? The 16th?
Sure.
Yo, if I leave the 15th to Monday, Friday to Monday, which is the same thing like leaving Thursday to Sunday, right? It's like very cheap. 173 straight flight. How much is this for you?
I guarantee you it's more than that. But I'll check right now.
I guarantee you.
Dude, LAX, you know LAX.
Dude, I need hair gel for this mohawk.
I do need hair gel for this. Yeah, that's true.
Said you got the mohawk.
Nah, that ain't even a moe. What's that? That's like an LV in the front. Elvis Presley.
He got the
At least I have hair.
He got the what's that movie? Oh my God, you're old enough, both of you guys. Not the one with Tom Cruise, Top Flight or Flight Gun, some shit.
Top Gun, damn.
Yo, we told Matt he looked like Tom Cruise. He's been buying all Tom Cruise accessories, flight jackets, Ray-Bans,
Step ladder.
Yeah, stop He'll be having fucking platform shoes because I hear Tom does all his stunts in platform shoes.
I know Tom is a short guy, so
Shorty. He a shorty.
he's
Don't
just
never
like
let
Matt.
call you a shorty, B. If a female call you a shorty, yo, it's over.
It's over. Grias, man.
No, July. What is it, Matt? July 4th through the 8th. We in Orlando. No, where we at? We in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, we're Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, we out there.
Are we doing it? Like
what? It's too late to cancel your flight. What you gonna do? Just lose the money?
I definitely got insurance on my flight. I'm not stupid.
I hear insurance don't work.
What do you mean it doesn't work? Yes, it does.
I just talked to Enrique and Doomsday about it. They both tried it. They both tried insurance and they got partial money back. Not enough for a flight.
Yeah.
Where are you guys going? What services are you using? Some janky
I don't know,
website?
bro. But if you could get your money back, then I'll try and get mine. But if you can't, I'm
Yo, I got it pretty cheap over here for Dallas, man. Like 200.
200.
We need to jump. We need to jump.
Are you picking Dume or Campo?
Excuse me, sir.
Yo, we just need. You know what? I gotta call my man. Let me see if I remember if I got his number. Carrie, hey Carrie, if you listening, holla at your boy. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at SVPO. Shout out to Doomy. Didn't work out today. That's why his face looked like a potato. I went for a run. Check out the guns. Plus, I'm on
Hey, yo, you talking way too much caca right now.
Now I'm on sushi today. I'm leaning out. Look at
How
that.
you work out 10 minutes and you talking mad caca?
10 minutes.
How you ran?
Yo, show's
half
over.
a mile.
Show's over. Show's over.